it brought up a lot of questions as to who owns this land. Can they just build anywhere? We had our own questions that we asked for ourselves, and obviously they are not speaking English in any of this.
Right.
And at some point you couldn't get any kind of captions or subtitles. But I think as viewership started to go up, and when I would look in the comment section and I shared it with Miss Mary, they show people from all over, people who speak Spanish, people who are Russian. A lot of people are watching, and they got a very a good following, a large following. So then I started to question, and of course I'm very obnoxious and persistent with my questioning. I started like bombarding Miss Mary, and she's looking at me like I have no clue, you know, what is going on. But I started to get suspicious because I thought these were legitimate people. But I'm very, it has its value. I'm not saying don't watch it, but I was under the assumption that these people were actually nomads, and you know, and we're getting a glimpse of their life. Now I'm starting to wonder if they're even, I just picture them, I have a vivid imagination of them doing what they do on the channel and then just basically taking off their clothes or not and just jumping in their Lamborghini or some kind of luxury car and driving off. And I happened to watch something with Miss Mary today, one of the ones, and Hard Times, and the cameraman, who you never seen, actually was in front of him. We were like both asking, who is that guy? Who is that guy? Because you're so used to seeing a family or a certain set of people, and then he looked almost identical
to her husband that's supposed to be in prison.
Okay, over some kind of debt, financial debt, economic hard times. That's aptly put, right, the name of the particular channel. And then we found out that it was actually the cameraman. And this particular was the first time I ever seen it, so I talked to Miss Mary about it. He kept him, the woman that they often refer to, the wife and the mother, Legend, and then the young baby, Mina, and then the husband that we're talking about, Jesus or Jesus, and then they had his father, okay,
he ran away,
and his mother, the in-laws, who in the last one I saw was actually before the husband or the father-in-law ran away. He said his wife was in fact a witch and practiced witchcraft over there. And yeah, so anyway, in this particular one, it was just the cameraman, her, and the baby, and then some other guy that I don't know with the unibrow that was, they kept talking about the money, people sending, the viewers actually sending them, not just people who watch the channel and you get monetized for it. They talked about actual money. So then I kind of sat there and I read the captions, and I was like, and they went on and on. The entire thing had to do with the money. And then that's when I looked at Miss Mary. Well, I was looking at it the whole time, and I said, okay, so
the husband went away to the city or wherever to wash dishes because he's very sick. He had surgery on his stomach. He hurt his leg. His father-in-law pushed him down the hill and hurt his hand, so he couldn't do nothing. So, but he going to the city and get him a job. So because his father borrowed the $3 million, whatever they call it, and he ran away after that. His father did, and he told him when he finally called him after 50 times, and he finally answered. He told him, "No bother no more. Just go and pay that loan that I took."
I'm like, what?
And he's supposed to be gone away for a while. He left Legend there with the witch mother-in-law. She lived in one house and he lived in the other.
That woman is.
And she told her she was going to throw out in the wintertime because that was her father's land. And then she had to come over there and work all day yesterday in the rain, sleet, and snow. And she laid out on it and said she had a headache. But anyway, the long and the short of it is, I think I'm giving up nomads because it's not real. I thought I was getting into the life of how nomads live. And now, the bottom line is, Jesus don't have to stay in prison anymore. He don't have to work any longer, because the viewers, according to the cameraman, is sending all of this money so he can come back home to Legend and Little Nina.
Right.
And finish the kitchen that they had started on.
It's the building.
Right, the building fund.
Right, like that.
And he can come back, and as they get more money from the viewers, he already got 150 million, so it was only 300. What? So they should have enough from the viewers to pay off his debt, and he can go get in debt again.
Well, it ended more or less. Well, no, it didn't end it on that note. But after the cameraman left from in front of the camera and back, holding the camera again, she, Legend, they call Legend, the wife, the mother, started to talk about the phone, about she was going to call somebody. But the phone that she had was actually her husband's phone.
He gave it to her before he left.
Right.
And give her husband this number to call so he can someone can go let him know it's okay for him to come back home now. How don't he know his number? He's the one that gave you the phone, because you supposedly sold your phone to help get money for him to get out of prison.
Oh, okay, so you're right. So she sold her phone. She has his phone. But then I felt like in that moment after they thanked the viewers for the money, they kept saying about the viewers, every other word in the captions was money, viewers, YouTube, money. It just kept like looping and looping. So then the wife, Legend, started talking about she wished this and she wished that, which gave me the impression that she wanted the viewers to either send a phone or give her money to get another phone.
Right.
Okay, that was what I got. So then, but it all happened in one. I'd never seen anything like it. I'd never seen that whole episode, that whole video, however long, was about money, money, money. Viewers, gift cards, send me the numbers, send me the money, buy a phone, gift cards, debit cards, actual money. I was like, this is, wow, I was blown away. It was just a theory because of different things they were doing, and I kept analyzing it like, okay, building things, being productive, being busy. You guys should see Miss Mary. Miss Mary is a hard-working woman. These people taught Miss Mary plus 50 other people that I know, because they're constantly got cinder blocks. One lady, once she watched, is actually pregnant with twins, and this woman's on a roof. She is woo, but there's this incessant building, and it just never seems to end. It's like Miss Mary said, like with the pastors of the Reverend, sometimes people, they had a church fund, and the church never quite gets fixed, but now the Reverend or the pastor, he got a new wife, a younger wife, and a new car, and a new house, and he got on Fendi, and he got on Gucci, and he got all that other stuff, and the whole
congregation
can't eat or nothing, and the tithes and stuff, and then the whole place collapses, electrical fire starts up in there, and the place explodes. Okay, all right, yeah, okay. Well, that was story time with Miss Mary. So, thank you, Miss Mary.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for having me. I had to get that out because I'm pretty much disappointed in the NOMAD.
I'm smiling at
my bacon and my biscuits.
Biscuits.
I am very disappointed this morning.
Help me find my biscuit.
But thanks for having me, April, and you have a blessed day.
You too. Be blessed. Just listening to Teachable Moments with April podcast. I truly hope you enjoyed this episode. We invite you to stay connected with us on our other social media platforms such as TikTok,
Pinterest, Instagram, Threads, and YouTube. Also,